Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Broyans Farm. Today is Tuesday, so that means we're gonna be loading truck for the hometown farmers market again tomorrow. I'm pretty excited because I think now each day we go to these markets, getting closer and closer to Mother's Day. It's only gonna keep getting better because everybody's feeling safer, but there's not gonna be frost that's gonna kill their plants. If you see my previous video, you'll know that I had a bunch of family here getting stuff transplanted in these past couple days. And that's why, because we've had so many seedlings that we've just got to get them done and get them growing. That way, you know, my customers can buy them in a couple of weeks. I never really used to have allergies, but these past 2 years, it seemed to have gotten really bad. And now it's to the point where I can't even really sleep that good at night because I'm so stuffed up. And so that's why I sound pretty bad. So if I sound different, that's the reason. In the seed room here, on the right is all of the seedlings, like from the vine crops I just got done in my last video. On the left is red beets, watermelon, dill. This is all of our tomatoes for the field. And then yellow beans and Italian flat beans, which is the first time we're ever growing these. So I'm pretty excited for that. See how much the customers really like them. First things first is Mom and I gotta work on getting everything watered. That way we're not putting it on the truck wet. Because what happens is when you put, especially plants like petunias on the truck when there's water on the flowers, they'll actually rot and get all gummy by morning. And so we like to water right away, get them to dry off, then load. That's really the proper way, and that way we get to market and everything's still beautiful. These baskets right here are 100% my favorite. These are new for this year, I think Mom said. You've got yellow, you got pink, you got a dark purple. The only thing I think would make it better is if there was a white in there. Maybe I'm wrong. But they're really growing nice. You can see how full they are, how beautiful and lush. And I would say within the next probably 4 or 5 days, they're gonna be down below the basket, which is what I really wanna see. So it's going on about 12 o'clock now. Mom and I just finally got finished getting everything watered. And now it's time to start loading. Amberly got all the sunflowers packed and on the back of the truck. So I'm gonna start packing them right now. After she finished, she started potting some tomatoes. You can see how they're a little bit yellowish. That's just because they're getting overgrown in the packs that they were in. Now, once they can start stretching out into these pots, they'll get nice and green again and be beautiful. Up on the truck here is the sunflowers. This variety specifically right here is Sunbuzz, which is my personal favorite. You can see how nice and green the leaves are. They're not real tall, but not too small. And you can just see all of the buds on them. I mean, there's probably 10 or 12 just from what I can see on just this one, and there's 2 in each pot. And so I think the customer's gonna be very happy with that. And now the biggest thing is I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put them on my shelves so that they're not, you know, bending their heads down just to fit inside here. So I'm gonna have to do some rearranging. How we do it is basically we try and fit stuff in as tight of a gap as we can. So like we don't wanna obviously have the tops here bent, but we want to have a little bit of breathing room. So this is kind of the perfect spot for the chives. Now like sunflowers, like I was just saying, hopefully we can put something like that on this rack here. If not, we might have to maybe, like I said, rearrange some shelves or move to a different spot. Maybe like this one right here. My cousin Nick showed up. We're in the process now of loading. Got all the sunflowers stacked on. I had to move some shelves, but they fit really nice now. And now basically what I'm doing is I'm not so much keeping stuff together as much as I'm trying to keep it on the shelf that fits its size, like I was saying before. That way when we go into #1 with all of our higher potted stuff, I have room for all that. Right now it's all the flats in #2 of packs. I would say we're going on about 3/4 of the way full. I got a little bit of 2 top racks to go yet, and then the bottoms of basically all of them to go. Which is good because we just got done with #2, like I said, all the flats of packs. Now, everybody went into #1, getting all the pots of like Gerber daisies, petunias, all the vine crops, coleus, celosia, lemongrass, the mints, all that kind of stuff. These racks are really nice. Sometimes I wonder if it would be better if we had a couple more of not really the whole unit, just the rack itself, just so we could put like another layer in here and a couple other places around. We can fit 5 regular flats on really nice, but in the case of something like the impatiens and they're kind of being a little bit wet, we don't want to pack them too tight, so only put 4 on that one. But for the most part, everything else has 5, unless we have the big carrier trays, then we can only get 4 as well.
That's your second.
Green.
No.
This is yellow.
This is your second cucumber. I got you a straight 8, and now this is a tasty green.
Okay.
So that's your second cucumber. Other than the one that says pickle, and there's one back there, now I forget what it said. One that started
Mark
with
it more.
What? Yeah, mark it. What's that?
That's a cucumber. There
So
should
you
be 4
don't
different
want that one?
No, I do. There should be 4 cucumbers, 1 of each. Tasty green, Market More, Bush Crop, straight 8. 2, it'll say pickling.
Yep.
And then 2 green zucchini, which just say zucchini, and 1 yellow, which you already gave.
And what about the green beans? Do you want those?
Yeah, give me 2 green beans and 1 yellow bean.
2 green, 1 yellow.
And a flat bean, Italian flat bean. We got the whole crew coming today. Here comes Uncle Rick. No, we already have a couple on, so that's enough. Well, they're nice. So the truck is now completely loaded. Can't even really walk in there. We're gonna leave this big door and the side door open just for ventilation till tonight. Then we'll probably close everything up just so it doesn't get too cold and, you know, ruin anything. But now our cabbage for the field is big enough to where it can come outside. So I'm gonna go grab a wagon with the tractor. That way we can bring them out and create more room for the smaller seedlings. So I got the wagon backed right in there, as you can see. And now it looks like we got a storm blowing in. It's going on about 5:30. Just trying to wrap up for the day now before it gets too nasty. Sammy was just here and got 5 flats of the green bush beans planted. So that'll be good. That's our second planting now, and we'll probably do at least 1 more, if not 2. None of the vine crops are coming up yet, which I didn't really expect. It's only been a day. I'd say within the next day or 2, they'll be up. We just got set up here at the Hometown Farmers Market. Basically set up just like the last time. Pop even picked some fresh onions out of the field. Got them all cleaned up really nice.
We have spring
Like 6 in there.
onions today. Put them in your home fries. Fresh picked this morning.
Did I just take 2 of them? Sure.
And then everything up on the truck here is all extras. This is probably about the fullest we've ever packed the truck, just because I wanted to make sure we didn't run out of anything, or at least not too fast. Got an absolute ton of sunflowers. Every single tray has at least 5, some have 6. There's 2 there, there's 4 more here, there's another one here, there's 3 more over there, and then I have like 3 or 4 more flats out in front of Pat. Weather's supposed to be beautiful, a good temperature, not real windy, no rain, so I'm really hoping it's gonna be a great day.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you, have a good day.
Already got a full flat?
Yep.
Thank you.
She has those 2.
Okay,
It's shade, Christine.
It says full sun right on it.
I don't know.
Yeah, they look full sun.
Well, really, I always kind of have this hard to do, but it's different.
It says light, full sun. I like it, but.
Just get it. Because if you don't, then you'll be mad.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll see they'll keep shooting out. Want that one with the sign in it? It's out.
Either of them are pretty.
Put that up on the truck right now. Yep.
You don't fall.
Yeah, you want to put a tag on it?
Yeah. What's your name? So we're nearing the end of the day. It actually ended up going really well. this is what it looks like.
All right, see you later. We're all different. Everybody's different.
Not that spicy.
So we just got home. I opened the back door a little bit, that way it doesn't get too hot in there. But we're not gonna unload truck tonight just because it's already going on 7:30. And well, we don't wanna get into that right now. Mom and Sammy were here all day watering, or for the most part all day. Sammy got the giant 6-foot sunflowers transplanted into the pots. They look a little bit sad right now, but that's only because they're kind of just weak. Their necks aren't really that hardened in yet. And a lot of people were asking for them today at market, so I'm pretty excited to get them going. In the seed room here, none of the cucumbers are, oh, they're just starting to crack now. You can see that little green neck right there. So probably by tomorrow, the next day, they should all be up. Some take a little bit longer than others. And because these seedlings are new, I'm gonna cover them just like we do in the beginning of the season. Help them germinate a little bit faster. It's not getting real cold at all anymore at nights. And so we're not turning any heat on or putting any propane heaters in the greenhouse or in the high tunnels. But we do need to still close up the sides. Not really because it's gonna kill the tomatoes, but just to keep them growing. You can see how much they've already grown since we planted them. And these warmer nights is what really pushes them. Graham's lilac bushes are blooming really nice. The red and the white. With that being said, that's where I'm gonna call it a wrap for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and always remember it ain't much, but it's honest work.